When I meet a new person and describe to them what my business is about, I say we sell everything from work boots to hard hats and everything in between. So all industrial safety products, whether it be first aid, company uniforms, the boots and things to keep their guys safe on site. And it's not just about safety, a lot of it is about looks and appearance, but that's what we do, and we just sell a lot of it. When we first started the business, it was just my wife and we both finished our previous work and started on this full time. That was 15 years ago, and we started at home, operating out of the garage with one van and a small office in the lounge room. Then we grew out of that and we moved into new premises, or into our first set of premises. Make us grow, we needed a person out there full time. I was busy doing all sorts of little bits and pieces and my wife handling the shop, but we needed someone out on the road, and that's been our growth factor, and that's when our son came on board. My son Ryan has been with us for 13 of those 15 years. He has now grown with the business. He was driving the van on P-plates early days, and it's grown. Now he's in charge of the whole business. He runs the entire sales team and he is general manager of the business. The best part is has been part of watching my son grow from a high school student to he's now married with 3 children, living in his own home and running a successful business. So that's been great. My wife and I feel very comfortable in that he is running it, so we don't physically need to be here all the time, and we just have faith that trust has worked out. He's grown in the job or grown in his life, and we've been a major part of that, which is great. Largely the figures speak for themselves. In the second half of last year compared to the second half of the year before, sales were up 25%. And the gross margin hasn't changed, it's still quite healthy at 39%. The calendar year on year is up 19%, so nearly 20%. So we wouldn't have been able to physically fit that amount of work in our smaller place. We sort of put a plan in place, and that was to see if Ryan was interested in coming out of more of the sales manager role into being general manager. So there was a 2-year plan that had him training up with his Masters of Business Management, have the internet everywhere. I have set up good systems in here. I use the systems that SafetyQuip provide, plus I've added my own bits and pieces in there to keep it safe and secure, and contracted out a little bit of work. I put a bookkeeper in part-time and things like that, and we can just wave it goodbye at the airport and off we go. The future financially looks good. The industry itself is good. So I think our part of that industry is looking quite positive and fruitful. Everyone enjoys what they do, so we keep coming back.